Greetings, you're watching Zazie K Creations, and on today's video, I'm sharing with you how to do a French hem. It's very easy, very simple, and a very clean method to making sure you have clean hems on your garments. So let's first discuss what exactly is a French seam. It is an enclosed seam best used for straight lines. The first seam is sewn on the right side of the fabric, which seems a little contradictory to how we sew, but then the seam allowance is then trimmed. The second seam is sewn on the wrong side of the fabric, creating a casing for the first seam. I am now going to demonstrate how I created a French seam while making my burrito style pillowcase. The first thing I did was created my 1/4 inch seam along the hem on the right side of my pillowcase and also on the bottom of my pillowcase, making sure I did a back stitch at the top and a back stitch at the end. And here is that line. Next, I cleaned up the edges, making a 1/8 inch cut along the hemline here, and this will also reduce bulk and leave no threads loose. Then I turned my pillowcase inside out, so right side facing me, and I made sure that the seam was nice and pushed out, no bulk, so I could see the hemline. After that, I went and gave the pillowcase a good press, still on the wrong side. This will make sure that where that seam line is, it's nice and crisp and ready for me to go over to my machine. Once I get to my machine, I am now doing a 1/4 inch seam all the way down to the bottom of the pillowcase, remembering to backstitch at the top. And I do this all the way down. Once I get to the bottom, I do a simple pivot and I continue doing my seam line at the 1/4 inch mark. Remembering to do my back stitch at the end. Once I'm finished, I have a seam that looks like this, where the encasing has been done. I did a back stitch. When I cut that 1/8 inch, it helped to reduce the bulk that's in the encasing. And when I'm done, I have a really nice, clean, crisp French seam on a woven fabric. And here is the finished product. I really do like the French seam. It was very easy to do and very, very clean, and it will keep from my woven fabrics from unraveling. So I will try to incorporate this in my future garment makes. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, I hope that you would consider liking and subscribing so that you are able to get much more content from me. And while you're at it, take some time and do some binge watching. I've got several videos I like to share with you, so thank you for watching.